The Evergreen community is on edge tonight after a man opened fire on a clinic earlier today. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office says he did not hurt anyone, but killed himself as officers closed in.
This happened, of course, as that community still works to heal from the shooting at Evergreen High School 5 months ago. 9 News reporter Shalima Maharaj is in Evergreen for us. Shalima, what's the latest?
We are just in front of the scene right now. You can see still a lot of police cars remain on site. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office confirming late this evening that the shooting did happen at the Common Spirit Primary Care Center just behind us, and that's on Ellingwood Trail near Evergreen Parkway. Investigators are saying that fortunately no one inside of that building was injured.
I was running on the treadmill, and one of the gentlemen that works operation and maintenance came running down the stairs and started yelling at everyone.
Harrowing moments Jamie Ritchie won't soon forget.
And told us to take our headphones out. And immediately my reaction was unfortunately thinking that this was what it ended up being. And he said that there was an active shooter outside in the parking lot.
Ritchie was working out at a nearby rec center when the building was placed under lockdown.
I heard a couple people who sounded like they were younger were pretty hysterical, were like crying.
The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office says just before 4:30 p.m. they received several calls from people who said they heard shots being fired inside a strip mall.
We got here very quickly and began searching the building.
Karen Tilley with the Sheriff's Office says no one was injured. Officers found shattered glass and bullet holes in the building.
When our deputies went in and they were doing the search, they came upon the gunman. They drew their weapons on the gunman, and then the gunman turned his own gun on himself.
As investigators search for answers, it's not lost upon anyone what the community of Evergreen has already been through. In September, 2 students at Evergreen High School were badly injured in a shooting. The shooter took his own life.
Even though at this moment we don't have any victims, it is still very, very rattling, I think, to this community, to law enforcement. It's just not anything anyone wants to hear about.
Now, we are in touch with Common Spirit right now. We're hoping to get a response from them to what happened today. In the meantime, investigators are expected to remain here throughout the night. Reporting live in Evergreen, Shalima Maharaj, 9 News.
The mountains just picked up some snow today. They could get more this President's Day weekend. 9 News meteorologist Chris Bianchi joining us tonight. Chris, ski travel could be slick. Look at that behind you.
Yes, there you go. Proof that it does snow in Colorado after all, and we finally got some flakes for us here in the high country. I will say a bit more bark than bite with what you're looking at here. When the light goes out at that angle, it just makes it look a lot more magical. But sorry, I don't want to be kind of the wet blanket here. Point being, it is snowing a little bit for us in the mountains right now. Accumulations will be limited through tonight. May get an additional inch or so at some of the ski areas tonight, but as we head into tomorrow, we're going to have a better chance for snow. Eastern Plains, including Burlington and the northern part of Colorado, we're seeing some rain showers right now, not too far away from us here in Denver, upper 40s, low 50s, and those temperatures 30s and 40s, Eastern Plains, 40s in the mountains right now. Radar, pretty busy for us across northeastern Colorado. Some snow for us in the mountains, most of this light, not seeing a ton of accumulation right now. Passes generally, just talking about some wet roadways here, and some rain showers. Folks, it's the middle of February. We got rain showers at 5,000 feet in elevation across the northeast plains. Not too much in the way of accumulation, but we're going to have a little bit of rain tonight here across the eastern plains and a little bit more snow in the mountains. Now tomorrow, watch this fill on in. This snow is going to pick up for us in the mountains as we head into, there it is. That snow picks up tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow night. That means ski traffic will be very slick. And I'll show you how much snow you can expect from this snow. And also next week, maybe our biggest snow event of the season so far for us in the mountains. I'll tell you about it in just a couple minutes.
The Broncos want to build a retractable roof stadium at the side of an old rail yard about a mile away from where they play at Mile High right now. Tonight they provided a first look at what the development around that stadium could look like.
Hundreds of people packed into a community meeting as the team unveiled their first public renderings. 9 News reporter Ria Jaw was there and joins us with some details. Hey, Ria.
Hi, yeah. This, as you said, it was the first time the public got to see renderings of what the Broncos envision around that potential stadium near Burnham Yards. It is, or on Burnham Yards, it's off of I-25 between 6th and 13th Avenue. Those renderings weren't actually of the stadium itself, but just the district around it. So team leaders say the project would span about 150 acres and could include housing, retail, restaurants, office space, and open space, potentially 5 to 7 million square feet of development. They also outlined a phased timeline targeting a 2031 opening, which would mean construction beginning in 2027 if approvals move forward. During live polling, many residents voiced concerns about housing costs, traffic, and protecting the neighborhood's identity.
I didn't necessarily learn or hear what will happen in terms of impacts when you gentrify a neighborhood and when you're relocating people.
Yeah, I didn't know that they were going to do as big of an area that was dedicated to like housing and businesses and that type of stuff. So I'm kind of like more interested in seeing how they're going to end up picking those businesses, offering that housing to the community.
City officials made clear that no plans have been approved yet. Rezoning still requires city council approval, but if approved, this would be Denver's largest redevelopment project in decades. Live in Denver, Ria Cha, 9 News.
The Trump administration is stripping away its own ability to regulate emissions from power plants, vehicles, and other sources. Today, the EPA revoked its endangerment finding from 2009. That found carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases caused by burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, gas endanger public health and welfare. The Trump administration says the finding hurts industry and the economy. Environmentalists worry about the impact of today's announcement.
So this decision today to reverse course is really unprecedented, and it flies in the face of what we know to be the law, and it also flies in the face of what we know to be the science of climate change.
Legal experts expect this to face challenges in court that could take years to resolve.
A federal judge is temporarily preventing the Trump administration from withholding $600 million in public health funding to Colorado and 3 other Democrat-led states. In their latest attempt to cut off funding to blue states, the Trump administration argued the grants did not reflect their priorities. All 4 states sued, saying the cuts were purely political. A judge decided today to halt them for at least 2 weeks.
For months, state leaders warned that enrollment in the affordable health care plans in Colorado could plunge if state legislators or national legislators rather didn't extend tax credits. Actual numbers, though, tell a different story. Connect for Health Colorado, the state's marketplace, reported a 2% drop in enrollment, far below the 30% drop that was projected. 2% amounts to about 5,200 people coming off those plans. The marketplace credits the lower than expected drop in enrollment to a state program that provided financial help to those losing premium tax credits. But officials fear, as of right now, that assistance program is expected to go away next year.
We are waiting to see what the state is going to do through the Joint Budget Committee and the budget process. So we still are concerned about where that lands.
According to Connect for Health, 69% of the people who enrolled through the marketplace got some kind of financial assistance. Hail is the largest cost driver for homeowners insurance spikes in many parts of Colorado. That is according to info collected by the state's Division of Insurance. The department requested data from 20 homeowners insurance carriers to calculate average premiums and the percentage of those premiums attributable to hail and wildfire risk. Data showed hail accounts for 54% of total homeowners premiums in certain counties in Colorado. Wildfire risk accounted for anywhere from about 1% up to 24%. State legislators have introduced a bill that would give homeowners tax deductions for contributing to a catastrophe savings account. That account could cover insurance deductibles and losses from hail, wildfire, or a catastrophic wind event, along with uninsured losses related to those events and property-specific mitigation work.